Can the Bharatiya Janata Party fight back anti-incumbency against its government in Karnataka by promising a double-engine Sarkar led by Prime Minister Modi at the centre? Can it woo the crucial Vokkaliga vote in South Karnataka in the old Mysore region by projecting that they're trying to live up to the values of Kempegowda, the Vokkaliga icon? Or will the spate of charges, the general lethargy and anti-incumbency against the Bommai government just bring the BJP in Karnataka down? Joining us to talk about this, I have with me on the Newstrack Anand Gurumurthy, spokesperson of the BJP, squaring off against him, Lavanya Balal of the Congress. We've got Tanveer Ahmed, national spokesperson of the Janata Dal Secular, and for an analytical academic perspective, I'm joined by Dr. Sandeep Shastri, leading political scientist. I want to go across to Anand Gurumurthy first. Given the fact that the BJP government in Karnataka has been grappling with the kind of corruption charges, the kind of anti-incumbency that's been built up, the dissidence and the general sense of unhappiness against the Bommai government, do you really think that by inaugurating projects like the Bengaluru terminal, which the Congress says is something that they thought of and got started, the BJP will be able to fight off the anti-incumbency that currently confronts your government?
See, let me put the point very straightforward. The agenda of BJP is development, development and development. We do not have any other agenda set in from the time our party was, from the inception of our party. So these opposition parties, they come up with all kinds of flowery stories or something, which they try to make the people believe. But BJP has stood its ground. It has continued the development work. And there are certain factors which they try to highlight, like some issues within the city, like the potholes and other things. But Bangalore has expanded, people understand. And also people know that when Bangalore expanded at a very fast rate, the government was Congress government. They didn't take care of the contracts properly. The tenders were filled in badly and the work was done shoddily, because of which we are facing certain issues. But the BJP governments in the state has taken over and has ensured that things are coming into place. So slowly and steadily things are coming back to shape, and within a few months everything will be more proper in with respect to the city space and other things. And the inaugurations that the PM did today are long-standing issues. From 30 years, Bangalore needed an airport. Finally, it was done. And later, now we have a terminal too. Bangalore is growing, which is something very positive. And many other things, the Vande Bharat Express and other things that happened today are something that people always wanted. From 70 years, people are asking for things and we are delivering. So we are very happy about this positive progress. There are certain things which we have to work towards, and we are going to work towards it in a
Lavanya Balal, the Prime Minister and the BJP giving Kempegowda the kind of national projection he hasn't received recently, and the Congress, which claims to be believers of Kempegowda's values, hasn't really done much to try and prop up Kempegowda in the modern consciousness. The BJP says not just are we doing this, we're also helping Bengaluru grow through new terminals, through new rail services of the kind that a Congress out of power in the centre simply cannot deliver, and therefore Karnataka is best served with a double-engine Sarkar. That's the Prime Minister's message. How do you intend to counter this?
Good evening, Rahul. I would like to remind everyone, Kempegowda Jayanti was started by the Congress government. The Nadaprabhu Heritage Area Development Authority was started by the Siddaramaiah government. The airport of Bengaluru was named as Kempegowda International Airport by the Congress government, and also 2,000 acres for the airport that was exclusively commercial area was allotted by the Congress government at a rate of 6 lakh rupees per acre. The question the BJP never answers is, why was the Bangalore International Airport Authority Limited revenues not used for the statue and the theme park that was inaugurated today? We are very happy that Kempegowda's statue was inaugurated today, installed today. This is a huge thing for Karnataka state as well as for the Vokkaliga community. We welcome that. Having said that, there are some issues like, why was not the airport funds used for it? Why did the government spend the funds from the exchequer is a question that the BJP has refused to answer. Also, what they're not answering is, why were the former chief ministers and a former prime minister not invited for the program. Like Moiliji or H.D. Kumaraswamy or Siddaramaiah were not invited. S.M. Krishna or former chief minister and H.D. Devegowda ji were invited at around 8 p.m. last evening. Is that the way you treat statesmen?
Now that just seems like a very silly thing to do, Anand Gurumurthy. Surely the BJP must be more magnanimous by calling leaders across communities, even if they are from opposition parties, for this function. You can't turn it into virtually a BJP party program.
Also, Rahul, one last point is, when they are talking about all of these things, and your person, Anand Gurumurthy from BJP, said small issues like potholes. I would like to remind Mr. Anand Gurumurthy, we are losing on an average 2 lives in Bengaluru, sir, in the last 1 year for potholes, and your leaders have promised every month of filling the potholes within 15 days, sir. Loss of 2 lives every month is not a small thing, sir.
No, it may be small for him. It's definitely not small for the people of Bengaluru.
Important point. It's not a small issue, but it is an issue because of the shoddy work done during your governance. Are you owning up any responsibility for that?
So you are in
blaming BJP for that? No,
Mr. Anand Gurumurthy, you are in power for the last
Congress
3 years.
people have to own up some responsibility at some point in time. Okay,
you
fine. You don't own up, we own up, we will take up the responsibility of clearing those potholes and making the city functional.
You haven't.
Again. So you have to understand this from day one. You just have to question. Okay, then next point is, okay, what is the invitation list? Everything. Okay, everything is given to all the opposition leaders. They don't turn up. In fact, Mallikarjun Kharge ji, who is the Congress president today, did not attend so many meetings when he was a opposition leader in the parliament. Why doesn't he do that? So all these are questionable things. You come in the media and tell something, but in the in the assembly and in the parliament, your parliamentarians.
Okay, I don't want to turn this into a BJP Congress Tanveer Ahmad. I was looking at the data put out by Access My India for the old Mysuru belt. And also for the entire state. Now, out of the total 11% Vokkaliga vote share in Karnataka, about 54%, according to the last poll that I saw, was voting for the Janata Dal Secular, 23 for the BJP, 18 for the Congress. So this basically is an attempt being made by the BJP to try and break the JDS's vote, particularly in the old Mysore area, by trying to take over the legacy of Kempegowda.
See, Kempegowda's legacy is too huge. Okay, he built a city at a point of time where nothing existed here. Okay, so
this question is for me. Can I answer, please, Mr.
Yes,
Gurumurthy?
Tanveer Ahmad, go on.
This question is for me.
Yeah,
can I answer, Mr. Gurumurthy?
Sorry, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Okay. Firstly, having Kempegowda statue is absolutely, it is a good move. But it was a political move, so people of Karnataka are really understanding. As the Congress spokesperson rightly said, nobody from political circles, from opposition party was absolutely not even involved, though it was a government program, it was not a BJP program. And second thing, talking about Kempegowda, I think more than the statue, people of Karnataka would like to have Kempegowda's legacy. He was a man who built 1,000 lakes, and BJP is the one which is encroaching lakes. And we know what happened. Why are the floodings happening here in Bengaluru? So one part. And second part, Kempegowda is one responsible for having Akki-ped, Jolar-ped, Balle-ped, and all those business areas. They are absolutely killing the businesses. 40% commission government. So having a statue of Kempegowda and not following his legacy, not following his footsteps, is absolutely people of Karnataka and especially the Vokkaliga community are watching, who are pro Kempegowda and who are the one who is following his footsteps. This was today, it was nothing but a big drama which was created here. One thing I think I would really want Mr. Narendra Modi to come to Bangalore quite often. At least we Bangaloreans would see nice roads. Everybody in the government were busy making the roads. As the Congress spokesperson said, so many people are dying because of the potholes. Some are reported and most of them are not even reported. And this lazy chief minister and inactive chief minister absolutely not even acting. They are busy making dramas, making promises and looting Karnataka. It is absolutely double engine government. Why Karnataka is really earning, and all the money which is looted here in Karnataka is really giving it to BJP in central to run their Gujarat and Himachal election. So Karnataka is absolutely watching, and they would give BJP a befitting reply.
Anand Gurumurthy, especially since Kempegowda was the man of lakes, building more than 1,000 lakes, and given the number of lakes that have been encroached by successive governments in the state of Karnataka, now on those dry lake beds, high-rise constructions, residential complexes, offices coming up, that's hardly anyone trying to live up to the legacy of the great Kempegowda.
I'll just tell you one, I'd like to remind people about one thing, okay? In 2016, when Siddaramaiah ji was the CM, okay, that time a High Court order comes, they demolish all middle class people's houses and, clear the Rajakalve, but suddenly they stopped. There was even a riot in Bengaluru for 3 days. 3 days, Bengaluru got to see a lot of fire on the roads and other things. It was done by them. They were at the helm of this thing, administration, and they did not clear the Rajakalves. And today, we are still facing difficulties because of the bad governance then, and we are clearing up one by one according to the order. And these people, they are complaining in a year when the rains were the highest in Bengaluru. But we are giving governance, we are still, continuing with the development work. And regarding commission, this thing and that thing, they come in the TV and talk about it. Why are you not taking the people, who are taking this commission to the courts? Why are you not getting them arrested? Why are you not doing it? Why are you just coming and giving numbers in TV? You people are just framing and, coming up with numbers every day. Even inside your party, they are not confident about what is the percentage. Simply every day, one person says 10%, one person says 20%, one person comes and says 40% on TV. So be confident about what you are telling. Go to
Lavanya
the
Balal wants to make a counter before I go across to Sandeep Shastri.
Lavanya. If you really are telling the truth, do it and show Congress.
Let me make a quick point.
Okay, let Lavanya speak.
Today there is a couple who have written that they want mercy killing in Karnataka. They have written this, and they have written to Rashtrapati that they want mercy killing because they are not able to survive in Karnataka because of the commission Sarkar. Sir, it is not our responsibility. When citizens complain, it is a responsibility of the government and the investigative agencies to take suo motu case and ensure justice is done to the citizens. Please do not blame Congress or JDS about your commission Sarkar. It is the duty of the investigative agencies and the government to ensure citizens can live free and can live
okay, so we've heard from the politicians. I want to go across to Sandeep Shastri and get an analytical perspective on this. And I'll start with the issue of the double-engine Sarkar and whether a lot of the anti-incumbency that the BJP government in Bengaluru faces can be offset against the promise of the Modi government helping double down on the kind of development that Karnataka can witness if it has a government both in Bengaluru and in Delhi, run by the BJP.
Rahul, this is an important point because if you look at what happened in Uttarakhand and what happened in Goa, the anti-incumbency against the government was offset by the support for the central government and its leadership, and the party was voted back to power. And possibly they are hoping for that in Karnataka, but I must add, Karnataka is a different political ball game. I have another point, Rahul. We had our three spokespersons, very, very articulate, making very important points. But I have a simple question. Why are they all talking about your government and my government rather than our government? Each one is talking about my government did this, your government did that, you did that, we did that. Come on. As Kannadigas, can we talk not of yours and mine, but ours? Because all three of you have been in power over the last 25 years. And all three of you, during your time in power, did not really demonstrate that capacity to be able to take Karnataka forward. The infrastructure challenges the state faces is not new. The bottlenecks we face are not new. And over the last 3 decades, all three of you have been in power at different points of time. So please, let's stop this blame game and pointing fingers at each other. What has been our collective responsibility towards the people? What is the collective image that we create towards the people? So let's Let's remove that sheen of artificiality and say we did, and by saying we did this and you did this, my government, your government. As Kannadigas, can we talk about our government and remove that political color? And remember, everybody in the last 3 decades has made promises and not fulfilled them before the voter. And there is empirical proof of that.
Okay, let's come to the issue of the Vocaliga vote, which predominantly in past elections has been firmly secure with the Janata Dal Secular. Now you've got the Congress with DK Shivkumar as one of its key faces, hoping to pull some of that vote away. In your understanding and from what you're seeing of the data on the ground, where do you think this crucial 11% of the vote is likely to go in the next election?
Rahul, if you look at the previous election, the 2019 election, our data clearly shows that there was a 3-way split of the Vokkaliga vote. While the Lingayat vote was concentrated, Vokkaliga vote was clearly split. And I think the 2023 Karnataka election is a election for the fight, is a fight for this Vokkaliga vote. Because that Vokkaliga vote is up for grabs. It is not clearly with any party. And as you saw, Janata Dal seems to have a larger share of it. And I think the effort of both the Congress and the BJP, as also of the Janata Dal, is to consolidate that vote in their favor, because they realize this vote is critical. This vote could be the critical vote which would change.
No, but I'll tell you one thing. Based on my understanding, Tanveer Ahmed, of the mind of the senior BJP leadership, they're making a big attempt to try and woo South Mysuru, where a lot of that Vokkaliga vote is concentrated, in the hope of pulling it away from the Janata Dal Secular, potentially turning the next Karnataka election into more of a bipolar contest between the ruling BJP and the Congress, which would like to win Karnataka back. Where does that leave the JDS?
See, dreams are absolutely delectable, but reality is quite harsh. Tell me one Vokkaliga face which BJP has really promoted to a level where people can really say that this is going to be our future leader. Absolutely none. And talking about DK Shivkumar, Vokkaliga community is absolutely very, very sensitive community. They have seen leadership with great leader like SM Krishna. They have seen leadership with a very, very great leader like Devagowda. And suddenly, if a tainted man comes, I don't think those votes would be shifted. And Mr. Ashwath Narayan is trying a lot of drama here, there, here. I don't think Ashwath Narayan would ever be possible to really have any support of Vokkaliga community, because Vokkaliga community, as I told you, they are a very sensitive community, very sensible community. And regarding Lingayat vote base also, I don't think BJP is going to have a consolidated vote bank of Lingayat either, because we know that it is already divided in 2 factions, and one is going away from BJP, and we are very hopeful that we would be in a position to get the Lingayat votes as well.
Given that you've been
our Vokkaliga vote base
so strongly rooted with the idea of the Lingayat vote bank, Anand Gurumurthy, what makes you think that the Vokkaligas, which have been traditionally antagonistic towards the Lingayats, would also back you? You had the previous Chief Minister Yedurappa, Basavaraj Bommai, both from the Lingayat community. That by itself puts the Lingayats slightly at odds with the Vokkaligas who you are trying to attract. You're on mute.
This our Prime Minister, all our leaders are continuously telling, but somehow you are still asking me the same question. Okay, we are working for every Indian. Okay, we are not working for one community or another community we want to antagonize. No, we are working for everybody. So there's no question of me answering this question saying that what will this community get, that community get. No, we are working for everybody. We are working collectively to implement our ideology, which is Antyodaya, through the path of integral humanism. And all our books, all our ideology talks about it.
Angry with you?
See, why is one community angry with us? Why is not another community
Why
happy?
are Panchamshali so angry with you? They are really going and sitting on the protest and saying that you are really killing Panchamshali.
Our leaders of that community who are in our party are talking to them. So that will get resolved. It is something if you have to worry, okay? Some people only focus on caste and other things, but we have a different, lookout on that part. We look at every Indian as equal and we work for that equality. And BJP is the only party in this country today which is working towards that. All others are just, trying to win elections, come to power and then grab money.
Okay.
No.
So while the
And
Prime
then
Minister gave a big
all kinds of
development push in
allegations.
Bengaluru, polarization Nataka continues in the state.